Well, I've always been active and participated in different things. Some weightlifting, triathlon. I did team sports when I was in high school, and I did some stuff kind of unorganized like that in college. And then softball and ball teams, basketball and things like that since I got out of college. But it's been sporadic, doing different things. And I guess what that means is get a little bored with one thing and go do something else and quit it for a while and then do something else. But I've lifted weights. Gina got me involved in doing some little short triathlons, some half marathons, and so things such as that have been my exercise, activity, experience up until coming here, up until a year and a half ago.
Okay.
And I'm a dad, got 2 boys, 16 and 12, and coach some of their teams, try to do a lot of stuff with them, and so I try to be active with them. And so since I've come to QSA, this has been my primary activity. So I haven't been running a lot. I haven't been doing a lot of the other stuff. Still active. My family and I like to travel. We like to do outdoorsy stuff when we travel, go walk and see nature, see God's creation. And so that's been a lot easier and a lot less sore when you get finished, and a lot more invigorating to keep going and really do hikes and things such as that. That's been a great thing. And like I said, exercising's kept us able to do that without having the soreness and things that kind of maybe the next day, as you get a little bit older, the next days you can be really sore sometimes. So that's probably been one of the big benefits that I've received from working out here. Did an assessment recently and found out that I've been here about a year and a half, and my body fat has been cut in half, my body fat percentage. So that's a good thing. That's a good result. You feel a little better about yourself and probably more energy. Again, playing with my boys and my sons, and being able to bang around with them and not be sore afterwards, I enjoy that. So that's been good. The way that I committed to come here and work out, no, I wasn't. But it hasn't taken. I don't think it's taken more time than I was spending. In fact, I think I'm actually spending a little less time than I was, and it's just better time. It's better time. It's more efficient. It's come here, do the right stuff, and I'm done with it. And so I didn't have that concern, but it hadn't. I haven't experienced that concern either. It's been real quick. Come in, do my thing, and leave and get on with my day. And that's been a great experience. Well, it's nice being able to schedule it at different times of the day based on whatever week. I travel around the state. We have offices in 5 different cities and states, so I travel around a pretty good bit, and my schedule kind of changes week to week. And Ryan, scheduling everything that week and kind of customizing it to your schedule, that's very beneficial. And I enjoy sometimes working out at lunch, later in the day when I need to. And so it's fitting it into my schedule has been really easy. I was kind of dieting when I started.
Yeah.
But probably I did that for 6 months.
Yep.
And over the past year, I haven't been dieting as much as I adjusted kind of my portions.
Yep.
And I adjusted maybe some habits like the breads and maybe trying to have a few more meals throughout the day and not quite so much at one time.
Yeah.
So changing those type habits, I think, has had a kind of coupled up with the exercise and helped me kind of change my body composition a little bit. So it's been good. They've gone together. I haven't taken as much advantage of that as I could, that aspect here, but it's gone pretty well. it's motivational. The guys are motivational. I enjoy working out with them. They're enthusiastic, and they're good people. They're good people, so I enjoy talking to them. They're good at what they do, and they'll ask you if you can do more sometimes, pick up a different weight, a little more than you would sometimes, and so that's good too. It's I look forward to coming here, and I look forward to my interaction with all the trainers, and but they're friends too, so that's good. And by the way, I think they're pretty knowledgeable as far as stretching, as far as how do you do the exercises. I've always paid fairly close attention to that, but I've still been taught a lot about how to do things properly, and that's been a big benefit. It keeps you from injury, but also I think it helps you get more out of the exercises to do them maybe a little slower, maybe a few less in number, but do them correctly. I would encourage them to try. I would encourage them to give it a few months and try it out. And I think the combination of everything, you got a nice facility. There aren't a ton of people, so you can. It makes it really easy. You're not competing with people for exercises and things that slow you down and get you off track. The trainers are very good, as we talked about a minute ago. I enjoy the other members here, and that challenges you when you're working out with 4 or 5 people, and you got a couple of ladies that are working out with you, and they're continuing to go and kind of making you look bad. That's motivational to stick with it. On those days, you don't feel great every day, and so just kind of the combination of all that stuff. It's an investment, and I think I've been doing this a year and a half, and I've rarely, if ever, debated on whether to come or not. And so for me, and I've done that before, in other places, it's easy to talk myself out of doing something.
Yeah.
But coming here, I look forward to coming. I show up, I do it, and I'm not dreading it or anything. And that's a big part of being enthusiastic about getting results from anything. Really, is having some enthusiasm and looking forward to it, and going into it with a little bit of passion. And that's easy to do here with the combination of everything that y'all got going on. So I'd recommend it for sure. It's humbling, surprising, because I know, and really the primary reason for that, there are a lot of really enthusiastic, members that y'all have here. People that are coming up here that I look up to. That they're really putting a lot into transforming themselves and putting a lot of effort into it, and to be nominated to be recognized amongst that group. It's humbling because I respect them. I respect my co-members here quite a bit.